Why do I, there it is. Court does call the case, People versus Carlos Hicks.
Good morning, Honor. Assistant Public Defendant Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Hicks, who should be appearing via Zoom.
Hi, how you doing, Carlos Hicks?
All right. Do you have a camera, sir?
Oh, yes, I do. I'm currently just getting off of work, so here we go.
Okay.
I'm currently on my way home. I'm just getting off of work, sir.
All right. Very good. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I did have the time to review the PSIR with my client. We have no additional factual corrections to recent assertions, so we would ask the court adopt the recommendation of probation.
Great. Mr. Hicks, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, sir.
All right. Sentence of the court, place you on probation for a period of 12 months. You're to pay $555 fines and costs, $360 probation oversight fees. When can you pay that?
Currently, I'm trying to, I could have that paid month to month before I get off of probation. Can I have that 500 fully paid? Because
All right. Your payment plan is arranged by probation.
okay, I just do a payment plan with my probation officer.
There's to be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You are to complete the Beyond Barriers or comparable program. You're to complete 25 hours of community service with proof to probation. You're to begin and maintain employment with verification to probation. I'll order 365 days in jail. Credit 51. The balance is suspended. All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Amanda James.
Good morning, this is Public Federal Law on behalf of Mrs. Baines. Your Honor, I don't see Miss James in the courtroom. I did speak with her. I want to today.
Bench warrant will issue. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Blair.
I was going to ask the court to issue a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case People versus Shaletta Keith.
Good morning, this is Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Miss Keith. Not sure.
You.
I spoke with Miss Keith as well. She's planning on being here. When he sentenced, I don't have an explanation for her failing to appear.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000. 10% privilege on that. That will issue immediately. Court calls the case People versus Neoplasters.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Plasters, who I believe is here. Mr. Plasters, state your name, please.
Neil Plasters.
Okay, thank goodness, huh? All right.
Your Honor, we did the sentence report. We ask that you adopt the recommendation.
Right. Sir, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
Just that I was incarcerated for 6 months prior to coming here. I just got a job a month ago, and I know they wanted $800 to be paid. I get paid every Friday. I currently can pay around $400 right now on this $800 that I owe or whatever they want for restitution. But other than that,
you said you have $400 on that. I didn't understand that part.
Well, some are right around there. I have to check my bank, but
okay. Yeah. All right. Sentence of the court: $125 statutory fee, $800.08 restitution to Aaron Brown payable through the court. So you can get 400. Can you get 400 to the court by Friday?
Yes, I can definitely do that by Friday.
All right. So 400 by Friday, the 24th.
Yes.
by July 24th. And then how would you pay the balance?
I would start, I guess, a weekly. I could do weekly payments. I get paid every week.
All right. So how much can you pay each week?
Well, I have court fines in Livingston County too. I could probably do $50 a week.
Okay, that's fine. So then $50 per week. I'll indicate that's to begin August 7th.
Okay.
Okay? And
All
then
right, thank you.
I'll order 90 days in jail, credit 90, sir. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Mr.
Yes.
Plasters, please, that has to be paid in cash.
Yes. Can you where do I have to pay it at?
You can pay it at the 14A1 court.
At the 14A1 court?
Yeah, the one by the sheriff's department from here.
Okay, and Hogback?
Right. Yeah, Hogback.
Okay, thank you. I'll have that
You
paid
know,
on Friday.
you know where that is, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay. All right. All right. You take care of yourself.
All right, thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Ralph Chappell.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Alana Zarismaya on behalf of probation. Your Honor,
Who? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
For hearing on a prosecutor deferred sentence. He has completed all terms ordered by the court, and his appearance has been waived. Probation recommends that the court dismiss the case pursuant to the prosecutor deferred and discharge from probation with a.
You know, the way she was acting this morning, I just want to say no. I just and see what she does. I don't know. All right. Hearing no objection, so ordered. Court calls case of the People versus Nathaniel. Is it Laurent?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What is he here for?
On this man's costs, yes. It's already received instructions.
All right. Sir, you are asking for additional time on your payments?
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay, I see what you're sending me. Are you working at this point?
Yes, I am. I'm currently at work right now.
Okay. So when you sent this in to me, you had said that you were going to pay $70 on July 7th. Did you get that paid?
Yep. Yes, I did.
Okay. And then you want a payment plan of $50 per month, right?
Yeah. Correct.
What do I have him going? I got
10:30.
10:30. All right. Given everything that's in there, I'll allow it. So I'll indicate defendant to pay $50 per month. When are you going to make your first payment? Would it be August 7th?
I get paid 2 times a month, so probably would it be okay to do that like towards the end of the month?
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'll do is $50 per month beginning August 28th,
Okay.
2026. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care.
You do the same. Oh,
Good morning, public benefit attorney on behalf of Elsie Levinsky Thompson. Say your name.
Eric Elsie Williams.
all right.
Or were you here for a show cause, Karen?
Yes. He owes on the case ending in 1229. We currently have a balance due of 1187. And then on the other matter, I have a balance of 549.
Your Honor, I believe that Mr. Elsie Williams indicated that he was gonna make a payment of $200. Were you able to do that, sir?
Yes, I paid $200 this morning on the 1187 case.
On which one?
The 1187. I put 200 on it this morning.
That was the Ipsy case, he said. And I gave,
On the 12/29, he put 200 on that one.
yes.
Okay.
And Mr. Elsie says he's back to work. He says $50, he can pay $50 a week going forward.
A week?
Yes.
Is that right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So when can you begin paying that?
Next week.
So the 31st?
Yes.
All right. Defendant to pay $50 per week, beginning July 31st, 2026. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So so I want you to pay that on the case that ends in 0378.
Okay.
Okay.
That's for the $500 in
Right. So we can try to get that one out of the way as quickly as possible.
Okay, no problem, Your Honor.
And then on the other case, defendant to pay $50 per week, beginning, well, it's going to be about 10 weeks out or so. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beginning October 9th. So get that other one paid off and then you can begin paying on this other one. Okay?
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Lamar Hampton.
Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Hampton. Not checked in. Well, Mr. Hampton was in the lab hearing. Well, I don't know if you remember it. It was just a few minutes after the hearing in my office. And he submitted the warrant recall on his behalf. I will say, he did make a payment. He's made a couple of payments in the last couple of months. I calculated everything. He has paid $300 since he was originally sentenced. The original sentence was $250, but because sometimes work, they show cause hearings, he has gotten the warrant fees, late fees, etc. So he is making an effort to pay it off. Like I said, the original sentence was $250, he's paid $300. There is also an entry from April 29th that the court would consider waiving the balance to be paid $185, which he did do. So on behalf of Mr. Hampton, I know it's not here, but I have.
I already wrote it. No, but I'll let you talk if you want. I mean, all right. Although the defendant failed to appear, I'm going to waive the remaining fees. Court calls the case People versus Keith Malone.
Good morning, Public Defender Laura Perry on behalf of Mr. Malone. Now, I attempted to get in touch with Mr. Malone.
Oh, right there. He's been here all day. All day. How come you didn't know?
It's hard.
Yeah, the number we have for Mr. Malone is disconnected, so I wasn't able to get in touch with him.
Okay.
If it was about $800, I would ask you to tell the court what you can pay moving forward.
I recently was incarcerated. I'm seeking jobs, so I don't have anything right this minute.
Working right now.
No.
How long were you in?
I did 53 days in Wayne County, and then they transferred me over here on this case, and this case is 10 years old, and I was released from it, and I don't understand why. Like, I still had a warrant and stuff, so I didn't even know anything about it until I got put over. So this case like 10 years old.
What's my September date? give you time to try to get yourself straight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn this to September 9th. All right, 2026, 9 a.m. That way you can get yourself employed and you be able to come back and tell me what you can do.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, thank you. I can give you an email.
Yeah, this.
Court does call the case, People versus Amari McGee.
Okay.
Assistant Public Works Buckovich on behalf of Ms. McGee.
Oh,
Oh, there she is. Hello, Ms. McGee. All right.
Your Honor, today is the time and date for show cause. I was actually unable to speak to Ms. McGee for today's hearing, so I would ask her to explain when she'd be able to pay off the rest of the costs and fines.
All right, I have 825 due.
yes.
So when do you think you can get that paid?
I'm on break from work for summer break, but I go back in. Starting date is August 31st. And I get paid bi-weekly, so I got my schedule for the first 2 weeks. So I'm thinking like maybe at the end of September I want to pay by the end of September. I want to pay like half of it, half of the remaining, and then my next check, the other remaining.
All right, so here's what I'll do. Defendant to pay $400 by September 30th. Okay.
Yeah.
Is, is that what you were saying? What were you?
Yeah, but can I get a little can we do payments
Hold
payment
on.
plan?
Okay, I thought you were gonna just pay it all.
I
at
do.
once.
I that's what I plan to do, but I don't want if I'm not able to because I got other responsibilities. I don't want it to be another, situation where I got to come in.
Wow, that was insulting to me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, no. She first of all told me that she's got things more important than me, and then I don't want to come see you, Judge. Wow, it's okay. I'm hurt. All right. So you get paid. You get paid every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what could you what can you pay every 2 weeks? Let's start with that. How much do you think you pay?
Let's say $100.
Okay. So every 2 weeks you can pay $100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're starting work what date? You said the beginning of September?
Yeah, well, August 31st.
Got it. Okay. And so here's what I'm gonna do. Defendant to pay $100 beginning beginning September 25th. Got that?
Okay.
So here's what I was trying to do so that you know. Let you, because you probably not working and not having a check, you probably promised a lot.
Yeah,
with
that's
those
what I was thinking. But when I get my check, I'm gonna try to pay more than that $100.
No, I got you.
You know.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to help you out. Okay, because I realize if you haven't been working, you gotta try to get things sorted and all kinds of stuff, and stuff comes up. So I'm not looking for you to pay anything out of that first check. That's why I'm going to start it the last Friday in September.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can then go every 2 weeks and get that paid. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
All right, you have a good
All
day.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
do the same.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's it. You know what? I've been real nice this morning. That has to end. It doesn't make me feel good. I get uneasy when that. You know what? It's hurtful. Just letting you know. I'm blaming everything on you. That's what happens. You come in here and you. Wow, right? What kind of an attitude? Court stands in recess.
Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Fleming. Ms. Fleming, state your name for the record, please.
Sorry. Miss Blair.
Teresa Claire on behalf of probation. Your Honor, Ms. Fleming is before the court for a violation of probation hearing. Ms. Fleming had, another positive cocaine test on July 1st. That was sent out for complication, which the lab did confirm that it was positive for cocaine. Probation asked the court for a bench warrant, and a no bond warrant was entered. Ms. Fleming was taken into custody when she reported to me last week. When I spoke with her regarding the positive test, she denies that there was anything with cocaine. I don't know if that's where her stance still sits. However, again, I provided the confirmation to the court of the positive test. At this time, probation is asking that the court revoke her probation and sentence her to 93 days in jail, credit for 82 days that she served to date, that she served the balance, waive remaining terms of her probation, accepting the financial obligations, and discharge her from probation without.
Your Honor, I did have a chance to speak with Ms. Fleming. We understand the recommendation. We're asking that you adopt it.
Miss Fleming, anything you want to say?
Not really. I mean, I stand by what, and I understand your job and I understand everybody's job. So I just want all this to be over with, you know what I mean? I want to move on. So whatever we got to do.
Send it to the court. I'll follow the recommendation of probation. I will hereby revoke your probation. I will sentence you to 93 days in jail, credit 82 days served. You are ordered to serve the balance. I'll waive all remaining terms except the financial obligations. Discharge her from probation without him. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case People versus Terrence Powell.
Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Powell. State your name for the record, please, sir.
My name is Terrence Eugene Pupal.
Miss Blair.
Claire on behalf of probation. Your Honor, Mr. Powell is before the court for a violation of probation hearing. Mr. Powell is in violation of the court order in that he owes a balance of $815. His last payment to the court was made in August of 2024. He failed to report to probation as directed, failed to complete the MRT program or a comparable program, failed to provide proof of employment. He has new criminal convictions out of the 29th District Court, both of those being open intoxicants in public. So there was alleged use of drinking, which is also a violation. Those date of offenses is August 29th of 25 and June 17th of 2026. He also has a new pending criminal case of curfew park violation out of the 18th District Court. That alleged date of offense is April 17th of 2026. He is on bench warrant status in that case. He also has outstanding bench warrants out of the 8th District Court, 33rd District Court, and the 18th District Court. At this time, probation is asking that the court sentence Mr. Powell to 93 days in jail with credit for 2 days served, that he served the balance, waive remaining terms of his probation, accept the financial obligations, and discharge him without.
Your Honor, I was unable to speak with Mr. Powell prior to today. The contact information we had was not correct. I think Mr. Powell is hearing all of this for the first time right now. I'm not sure what he has to say about it all. I would ask maybe if we could pass it, I could speak with him for a few minutes and see if there's anything we can add,
Um,
or if he wants a hearing on it. I don't know.
do you want a hearing on any of this, sir?
What do you mean by a hearing, sir? Your Honor.
Well, there'd be a hearing as to the violations, alleged violations of probation. There would be a hearing conducted by the court to determine whether or not you violated terms of your probation.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to set up a hearing.
Well, let's do this. I'm looking at here's part of the problem. Part of the problem is there's a no alcohol use. There are 2 convictions for alcohol use that are clearly on his record. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remand the defendant at this time. I will stop the proceeding, allow you to speak with him as to whether or not he truly wants a hearing on the rest of these matters. But the court could see a clear violation of his probationary terms at this point in time. So defendant's remanded, and then I'll bring it back out. Oh, sorry. This all on. That's it. Court does call the case people versus Michael Holbrook. Holbrook. Yeah.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defendant Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Holbrook, who is now coached.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, sir. Your name?
Michael Lee Holbrook.
Mr. Blair.
Please declare on behalf of probation, Your Honor, Mr. Holbrook is before the court for a violation of probation hearing. Your Honor, Mr. Holbrook is in violation of the terms ordered by this court. First, Mr. Holbrook was sentenced before this court back in March of 2020. He has failed to comply with the court order in that he owes a balance of $2,455. Last payment to the court was in March of 2020, making a $20 payment. Failed to report to probation after March of 2020. Failed to complete inpatient treatment. Failed to drug test as directed. Failed to complete the victim's impact panel. Failed to provide proof of AA meeting attendance. And he has had multiple prior failure to appear. I know that Mr. Holbrook has been arrested on warrants after his failure to appear multiple times. In all of those instances, Your Honor, he has not contacted information after he's been in custody. He additionally has new criminal convictions and open and toxin a motor vehicle of the passenger. That's out of the 12th District Court with the date of offense of March 7th, 2026. He has 2 retail fraud, 3rd degrees. Those are also out of the 12th District Court. Date of offense in those, one is March 3rd of 26, the other is March 4th of 2026. And he also has a disorderly person, also out of the 12th District Court. That date of offense is January 29th of 2026. Given Mr. Holbrook's failure to comply with the court order and his multiple failure to appears and doing nothing that this court has ordered, probation is asking that Mr. Holbrook be sentenced to 365 days in jail with credit to 43 days that he has served to date, that he served the balance, that he complete the in-jail dog farm program, waiving remaining terms, accept his financial obligations, and discharging him from probation without imprisonment.
All right. Before I hear a response, do we know how he now is in custody here?
I do not know that, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, my client would admit to the violations in addressing the recommendation of probation. First, we would request the opportunity for my client to attempt to comply with his probationary terms. He would, if released, he would be residing in a household, would have family support, and would have a job lined up. He also reports to me that he did do 30 days of inpatient treatment at Bear River at the end of 2025, early 2026, around that December, January time period. So he would request the opportunity to comply with his probationary term.
30 days at Bear River. Did he complete the program?
Did you complete the program, sir?
Yeah, I got a certificate.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Wickler.
Yes. He does acknowledge that he has not done anything on his probation yet. Apparently, in speaking to him, there may have been some confusion about this being reporting probation. However, obviously, I was not around during that time period. And the alternative, if the court is inclined to impose any form of jail sentence, we would ask for the consideration of an early release once my client completes the in jail Dawn Farm program. I've always spoke to Agent Peralva about this, and she would have no objections to his early release once he completes that program.
How is it you're back in custody?
Oh,
How'd you get locked up?
I was in Jackson County Jail and I did 60 days there for the retail fraud. And then they picked me up from there, Your Honor.
So you went in on well, you have the 2 retail frauds, so you went in on those
Yes.
retail frauds for 60 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, Your Honor.
The court at this time is going to follow the recommendation of probation. I'm going to order 305 days in jail. Credit 43 that you served. I'm going to order that the defendant is to serve the balance. The defendant is ordered to complete the in-jail Dawn Farm program. I will consider his release. I'm making no guarantees upon his completion of that program. I'll waive remaining terms except the financial obligations, discharge the defendant from probation without improvement. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.